Namaskar and a very warm welcome to all of you. We are here to take you on a journey of discovery, expression and love through an eclectic mix of songs that seemingly have nothing in common but are united through a very primal element, the raga. The raga means different things to different people in different contexts. To me, untrained in music, it's just a melody. But to a classical musician, it is a structure, a scale within which to make music. To a sensitive ear, it evokes a mood of joy or melancholy, sometimes an early morning freshness, or something so abstract that you cannot describe it, cannot even remember it until you hear it again. Whereas to a musician, it may represent a vast ocean of possibilities. And to some musicians, these possibilities transcend the ocean itself as they seek to collaborate with musicians from a different culture. Most of us have heard the magic created by Sitar Maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar and George Harrison of the Beatles. A somewhat lesser known but deeper infusion can be seen in jazz, where musicians like John Coltrane, John McLaughlin and Miles Davis, to name just a few, began playing extended improvisations within a scale, much like the way a raga blossoms. Naturally, this percolated to popular and rock music, particularly the Doors, Cream, Jimi Hendrix, giving rise to a delightful blend of easy listenability, while beckoning the classical musician with definite overtures. With this, I leave you to discover Raagas Everywhere.
Composition in Raga Sept Chortal.
Classical musicians were snooty, unapproachable, close to other forms of music, just steeped in their art with blinders on. Definitely did not expect to bump into one in a rock concert. She laughed. But behind her amusement, there was a gravity as she said, "You do realize, don't you, that what is practiced as classical music today is not the same as what was practiced some 500 years ago or even 100 years ago. And that is because those ancient musicians experimented. They created a ripple here, a little twist there, and handed their work down to us. This is how music evolves. And what endures is what touches humans at a very fundamental level, whether it adheres strictly to classical rules or steps out of the lines a bit. Tradition is not status quo. Tradition means understanding your culture and then putting your own unique spin on it.
Canada.
She was beautiful. She laughed at his jokes, and she seemed to enjoy his company. He began spending a disproportionate amount of his time hanging around her, and like all singers, she welcomed a devoted audience. She took him around Bangalore, and what a glorious time it was to take someone around Bangalore. But she chose a rather odd time. "Meet me at the crack of dawn," she said. He soon understood why. It was the month of May, and the Gulmohar-lined streets were magical to walk in. Fiery red flowers on majestic treetops forming a canopy over their heads, while fallen flowers, still bright red, formed a carpet under their feet. All of a sudden, she turned into a small child, picking up flowers, separating the long, slender sepals, and turning them into cloths by sticking them on her nails. He picked up the Gulmohar's seed pod, shaped and sized like a sword, and began brandishing it about. Together, they enjoyed a second childhood, running, laughing, making up stories, and finally flopping down on a bench for a breather. They sat in quiet companionship, taking in the early morning freshness, just happy to be there. She started humming, and soon it blossomed into a full-fledged melody. Raga Lalit completed the picture.
कोई पास आया सवेरे सवेरे, कोई पास आया सवेरे सवेरे, कोई पास आया सवेरे मेरे दास्तां को
to tell you the ending of the story. I wish I knew the ending of the story. Maybe it has no ending. Maybe it's just about living, loving, listening, and discovering. One does it from a musician's perspective, another from a listener's perspective. Both are searching, not necessarily for the same thing, but may end up, just end up, finding ragas everywhere.